going to discuss about theory of estimation. So before going to discuss about estimation, we need to know about basic definitions. The basic definition is population, sample, parameter, and statistics. First, we are going to discuss these definitions. What is population? A population is a group of objects under our study. Say, for example, if we are considering any regarding the Indian population, then all the individuals comes under our population. Say, next, sample. What is sample? A sample is a part from the population. Any part, or you can take any particular observation from the population, that will be called as a sample. So what is a parameter? A parameter is a function or characteristic of the population. It indicates a single value or a set of an interval of values about the population, then it is called a parameter. And statistic is a single value, is a function or characteristic of the sample, which is really similar to parameter. Parameter is an indication for population and statistic is an indication for population, sample. So coming to estimation, what is estimation? Estimation is a process of selecting an estimate or approximation to the parameter based on the sample data. So why do we need estimation? Because in real life scenarios, populations are often too large or to study. So if the population is too large, we might take extra time and extra resources we need to incur. In that situations, it is difficult to incur lot of resources and lot of financial assistance. So we need estimation so that we can collect a sample from the population and predict the parameters based on the sample. So there are two types of estimation techniques. The one is point estimation and another one is interval estimation. Point estimation provides a single value to the unknown parameter, say for example sample mean or sample variance, something like that. So interval estimation is, it provides an interval of values for the population parameter which might lies in between that certain interval. Say for example, a 95 confidence interval for the mean is around 60 to 65. It indicates that the population mean might lies between 60 to 65 with confidence is 95. So criteria of a good estimator, there are different criteria. First one is unbiasedness, consistency, efficiency and sufficiency. Unbiasedness means the estimator expected value must be equal to the parameter. And what about consistency is, consistency means the sample statistic must approximately nearest to the true parameter value as we are increasing the sample size. And coming to efficiency, efficiency means if there are two or more populations or two or more unbiased or consistent estimators, say for example sample mean or else sample median, in those two, if we want to find the best estimator, we need to come to efficiency. Efficiency means which results in minimum variance, that will be called as an efficient estimator. So coming to sufficiency, so the estimator that captures all the information of the population parameter in the sample, then it is called as sufficiency. Why do we these four are the criteria of a good estimator, even though these are utilized if we are having two or more estimators related to parameter. Then out of these four, which satisfies the majority of the criteria will be called as a good estimator. Coming to methods, there are two different methods of estimation. One is maximum likelihood estimation and method of moments. So maximum likelihood estimation maximize the likelihood function that maximizes the data probable. What is likelihood function? Likelihood function is the product of n independent densities of the sample data. So first we need to find the likelihood function. After that we will maximize the likelihood function by taking logarithm and will calculate the partial derivatives with respect to the parameter theta, say for example. So and equate it to 0, we'll get the parametric values based on these equations. So that is the maximum likelihood estimation process. And method of moments, in method of moments we will equal the sample moments to the population moments. Say for example sample mean equals to population mean. So the estimators that are obtained by equating these two terms is called as method of moments. Thank you.